visited. You have no light at the airport, and have to fly back within the next 10 minutes. To you leaders, I've had this. To the victim, there is nothing I can give you, whether money in billions, but console you and promise you that this experience will not repeat itself. I take, for example, Favor Roda. I know the pain. I see how on the video you head on to Ayuba, and the pain and agony in your heart. But it's only God. It's only God who can give you joy and comfort.
If insensitivity had a face, it would be this right here. Nigerians are not ready. Because if you are ready, you will not sit back and let anyone do this with you and your pain. Let me explain what I feel when I watch this video. First of all, in any other country, if there was a massacre like the one that just happened in Jos, the leaders of the community and our president or the president of whatever country would individually go to each family and show condolence and show sympathy and show remorse and all that. Because at the end of the day, the job of our leaders is to protect and provide for the people. Security has to be on a high rank, right? Now, this is the second time the people of Jos are getting disrespected. Number one, the governor comes in an ammo tank, doesn't relate with the people, and tells everybody to stay in the house. Now, the president arrives in Jos, doesn't even go to the families of the departed to at least show some form of sympathy, because you're human, or God knows at this point. You don't show sympathy. You drag a grieving mother that has just buried her child the day before yesterday. You drag her to the airport to tell her what exactly? To promise her what exactly? Oh, we can't give you billions because it wouldn't help you. You need to find comfort in God. What that mother wants to hear right now is that her son did not pass. What she wants to hear right now is that there will be some form of change. But instead, you drag God. If anyone, did you guys notice her face? We Nigerians have the habit of respecting people in power because we think they are our gods. Oh, God forbid me. I don't want to place myself in that situation, but if I was that woman and all the grieving people, you would not catch me at that airport at all. What did you go there for exactly? Did you really need? You just lost your child. A lot of people lost their husbands. What are you in the airport for exactly? That information, whatever was said there, could have been passed to you. You would have heard it on the news somehow. What exactly did you go there for? Because he is right on one thing. There is no amount of money that can bring your son back. But at the end of the day, it is still your job as the government to compensate these people in the way you see fit. That would make money would never dim the pain they feel. But to come there and tell them to find comfort in God, and you make false promises of, this will never happen again. But guess what? It is going to happen again. It has been happening for the last 15 years. And you guys are mourning and you sit there and listen to this insensitive speech. And it's the worst part is you even tell them, listen, I don't even have time for this, basically. In other words, I only got 10 minutes to give you because that's all you deserve. You, as people who lost your people, will be mourning for months and years to come, and you would always feel that emptiness. But your president cannot give you more than 10 minutes. And he complains about the electricity. Whose fault is that, though? Whose fault is that? Because from what we know, you guys have detached yourself from the grid. You are on solars right now. So you come in a time like this and you still comment on that. What are the governors doing? You should question them, because we still don't have lights. Nigerians are not ready. You see this pain? It will keep continuing and continuing and continuing because you guys do not understand your value as people. You do not know what your rights are. You're so scared of change. You're so scared of the unknown because you feel, if the government actually starts working, things might actually end up costing more. But let's try it and see. Let's give ourselves the chance to have a better society and have people that have empathy in their hearts. None of our leaders right now, it's almost as if they don't have a soul. They cannot relate to you. And like I always say, I don't blame them completely. I blame the people, because the people, the method in which they sit and adjust and they sit comfortably. Look at the internet right now. There's a part of me that feels shame to even make any other video that doesn't have to do with justice for just. There's a part of me that feels shame. But majority of you, some are talking about their BBL, some are making skits, some look at us. You will never ever get change, and you will never ever enjoy the benefits of a good Nigeria if you do not work on yourselves individually. The average Nigerian is greedy and selfish, and it's always about me. What can I gain for me? Our leaders will try to create division, and we, the people, are so ignorant that we fall for tribal wars. We try individually to make ourselves feel special because we know we don't have nothing here and nothing here. So we keep following this pattern of religious wars and tribal wars and anything that has to do with chaos. That's where we are. But the ability to sit together and say, wait, hold on, we deserve better. But you don't think you deserve better because this is all you have known your whole lives, your generation. This is all they know. Struggle, stress, poverty, this is all they know. This is a pattern that our leaders created for us, and because we allowed it, we did not think we have value as a people, so we stay silent. For those of you that have traveled, you see what's out there? Beauty. Is there problems in other countries? Of course, yes. But the basic human necessity, the basic thing a human needs, they have. I am going to keep preaching what I preach. Eventually, little by little, people learn. But I promise you, you miss this opportunity within this 11 months to go period. You miss it. And you're not just going to suffer for the next 4 years, because the way they are going right now, this is going to be longer. They're trying to kill every other political party except APC. We are going to be here. You think North Korea are suffering under dictatorship? You never jam rock. We will still be here doing this suffer if we don't change here and here. Before we demand change from our leaders, we need to change ourselves. If we like, we should play. I promise you, you've not seen even 30% of suffer. You're about to find out. You're going to fuck around and find out. And I promise you, you will feel it, each and every one of you, if you don't change. If you don't learn to demand what is rightfully yours. You live in this peasant mindset, and that's where all of us will perish one by one by one. And they would enrich their pockets in the meantime. Anyway, fuck around and find out. Love you guys.